But yeah, you can buy that and have it, use the range, which is great. I should have bought some upgrades for the Dart Monkey in the meantime, but whatever. Okay, well, I guess that doesn't work either. The middle path is going to be a dinosaur. It's going to spawn a dinosaur that you can move around within this range and place it next to the track. The top path is going to be a bunch of piranhas, which can be placed near water. So I'll buy the... What is that? How do you pronounce it? Gerfalcon? I'm going to say Gerfalcon. And the Microraptor. Yeah, there's the Gerfalcon. I think what it does... Oh, wait. Hold on, let me read chat here. I'd say 0 glue because it's 1 pierce and slow down round. Basically useless. Yeah, that's true. Why not a hero that carries well early game? Because I'm unlocking all the heroes in order. And right now we are on Azili. Oh, come on. Right now we're on Azili, so... we can't use her in the early game, unfortunately. And the only reason I'm not switching to a different hero is basically just for the challenge of it. Okay, well that doesn't work either. I'm trying to see if we can get through every hero in order before we switch. Like, willingly, like that. Does that make sense? Okay, so we can't even get through round 6. Or, round 1, I guess. Let's try the piranhas. We haven't seen those yet. Yeah, the piranhas you need to place near water. And they just jump out at the balloons. Okay, that won't work either. Okay. So, we can just try this again. Maybe get the raptor or something. Beast handler sub, yeah, that could work. No, beast handler is not required. I'm just trying to unlock XP for it. And yeah, for monkey knowledge, oh, I should have bought the raptor. I forgot. The monkey knowledge is also kind of a challenge thing. Usually you would think I would go down the primary tree and get the free Dart Monkey and Glue Gunner, which probably would help a lot right now, but I'm doing those... The way I'm doing those... Oh, you can't even pop that? Really? Alright. I'm doing all the free upgrades first. So I did the primary tree free monkey knowledge. I did the military tree free monkey knowledge, and then now I am working on magic. And then I use the money that I saved from that to buy new heroes. It's kind of a dumb system, to be honest, but it's fun. It's working out. Alright, so there's the raptor. It's actually doing some decent work for us. And the falcon. There we go. So yeah, the beast handler can summon up to 2 minions, of course. Because you can go up to 2 paths at a time, of course. Of course, I can't show off the other paths yet, but we'll get there. Could save up for Azili at this point. So let me get a Zealey before we do anything else here. So, yeah, the Beast Handler is interesting for another reason. Because as you can see, next to every upgrade is this weird, like, new icon, which is not explained at all unless you use, like, the Beast Handler tutorial quest or whatever in the main menu. But for people who don't, this is not an obvious thing that you would just pick up on, probably most of the time. But basically, every time you place a Beast Handler, you have these icons down here, and if you have more than one Beast Handler, which I will do in just a moment when I can afford it, you can basically combine the power of the minions and fill up this number here. So if I place another Beast Handler, I can survive. And I buy each of these again, the Raptor and the Falcon. I can use the powers from this Beast Handler, combine it with this one. So now there's only one Raptor, but every time I upgrade this one, it's gonna buff this one and make it a lot stronger. And there's kind of a system to go along with it. It's kind of complicated. But essentially, the tier 2 Raptor here requires one extra Beast Handler to be tier 2 as well. Tier 3 will require an extra one on top of that, so 3 fully upgraded. Tier 4, I believe, is another one on top of that, so 3 extra. And then I think you can just buy tier 5 after that, and you don't have to buff it, if I remember correctly. We'll see. Now, for me personally, it's kind of tough for me to manage a Beast Handler on Impoppable or Chimps, because as you can see, the attacks are still kind of limited in their range, and it costs a lot of money to upgrade everything. So, you know, if you lose one life, it's the end of the game. I'm kind of nervous right now to continue this game because I don't really know how to manage it all that well, but we're going to try anyways. So now I have both of these fully buffed. And once I buy one of these, it'll require more to buff it even further. Typically, I like to go with the Eagle over the Raptor. I know the Raptor can be really good at like tier 5, 4, or 5, but generally I like to go Eagle. Tier 5 still gets better with more handlers? Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. It looks like we already have almost all the tier 4s anyway, so that's nice. So yeah, there we got tier 3. And it says we need to get some more power for the Eagle. So we would have to buy this. That would add 5 power, which would take us to 16. And then, of course, we would have to buy another whole Beast Handler and upgrade it to get up to 24. And I think for the most part, it'll tell you the bonuses you get for having a fully upgraded pet. So this one says at max power, the Golden Eagle can grab a mob, which is awesome. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to afford it right now. but we can almost afford it. Yeah, just barely not. Right. So yeah, there's tier 3 for that one, which means this one is now fully upgraded. We still just have the one eagle doing all the work, but it's really strong now. You can see it's taking care of like entire rounds by itself, basically. I think some complicated stuff starts to happen once you have more of these other cross paths, because with the way that cross paths work in this game, you can merge, like with this dino, you can merge one dino into another one, right? Like how this one is merged with this one. But because this one is already at max level, you can't merge a second one into this one. But for whatever reason, it lets you merge this one into this one, which is interesting. It doesn't overcharge it. It wouldn't give me like 9 out of 6 power, which I think is interesting. But again, if I were to buy like this, which I'm going to save up for right now, if I buy that and I need another beast handler for that specifically, I can start to upgrade the Condor, which is what I'm going to do. But I can also just merge this dino with the second dino that I bought. So now I have 2 dinos, which are like kind of strong, but like not really. And then I have this one giant Condor, which is going to be buffed to hell, basically. But of course, I need to upgrade all of the beast handlers, so it's going to cost me a lot of money. Oh, or not. I guess I'll just lose. Does this detect camo? Oh, it can. Okay. Well, I guess I just lost then. So yeah, that's like pretty much the basics of Beast Handler. I'll use it a bit more later to unlock the tier 5s. But right now on Impoppable, it's just a little too stressful for me to handle, upgrading like 4 different towers at the same time and like merging everything together while also managing my hero and other towers. So I'm just gonna not use that right now, and we're just gonna play a normal Impoppable game. We'll probably use it a bit more in like medium mode, most likely, like standard hard mode. But yeah, it's just hard for me to use on Impoppable and Chimps. But it is a cool tower. You can imagine if you have like one of each tier, or no, path of the beast handler. Eventually your whole map will be filled with like 15 different beast handlers, and you'll have 3 giant dudes on the screen just taking care of all the Bloons. But like nothing else, because you would have to sink all your money into the beast handler. Crossbow ruined it. Maybe. Yeah. You can skip maxing the power, like if you need the bird to install mobs. Upgrading to tier 4 is cheaper than maxing to tier 3. Yeah, see, that's what I mean when it gets complicated. Because you can do all that maxing stuff, and that's like simple enough. But that whole mechanic allows you to kind of play different strategies with just that one tower. You can skip the upgrading. You could have like 4 different condors that aren't merged together. You can do one of each beast and upgrade them to the max. You can just have a little support and put like piranhas here, and that's it, or something like that, It's pretty versatile. Do I want a Zealy over here? I have the engineer over there. It can take care of camos with cleansing foam, but I might want to do bottom path for money. Yeah, honestly, I don't know why I wouldn't have a Zeely over here. I guess we'll find out if I lose, but I think this is fine for now. I remember a while ago on my old save, there was one map in particular where I was trying to make use of the beast handler. I kind of did this strategy here. I put an engineer for my first tower, and I was using, I think, Etienne as my hero. And for pretty much the entire game, I was trying to use the beast handler's piranha. I was trying to max that out and take down chimps with that. Because I'm pretty sure the tier 5 max upgrade, like when it's upgraded to the max, it can take down a whole bad by itself. So I was trying really hard to upgrade that all the way by the end of chimps. I can't remember if it worked or not. I tried for sure. Oh, my back. Sorry. Oh! It's cracked in like 6 different places. Oh. Zeely turns into Mob DPS. Yeah, that's true. Kind of forgot about that. Okay. Seems okay. I think this round's a bit of a problem for me and Zeely. At this point, we could get a village for the engineer to take care of a lot of camo swarms. We can get a Spactory, take care of camos as well. We can get a sub. We should probably get a sub. I haven't used that in a long time, actually. Let's get like 2 of those in a village. Oh, that was close. Yeah, let's get 2 subs and we'll do middle path. Oh no, I didn't mean to do bottom path on that one. We'll do middle path. And for extra camo coverage, we'll upgrade the not the farm, the village. This game's a little bit of a mess right now. It's okay though. Oh. Okay. Maybe we should, for situations like that, we should just do middle path and bottom path engineer. But I don't know if we can survive without the sentries, to be honest with you. I guess we can try to buy a Zeely instead of, you know, sentry guns. Let's see. Alright. And then we do the same thing, but we do middle path instead of top path here, because that lets us target our balloon trap, and we can put that down here for situations like round 40. Yeah, okay. That should hold us over until we get our balloon trap, I think. Alright. Yeah, we'll do the same strategy. We'll do village next to the engineer for camo. And then a couple subs here for mob damage later on. And other than that... I don't know, I guess a Darling Gunner. Might as well use a Darling Gunner, right? That kind of gives us everything we would need. And we would unlock the XP for that. We can just do that again. There we go, just put you down here. And now we should cover any leakages, for lack of a better term. We'll grab our subs. Grab our village. Actually, wait. Oh, you can't pop you can't even trap the camo balloons? Really? I thought he'd be able to trap the camo balloons. Alright. We're gonna have to do that again. Do some kind of tight placements and upgrading there. But we'll figure it out.